got a habit of cracking eggs and then putting the shells back in here.
Real life, I would wear these.
I know, that's the problem. We are actually pausing, and I wanted to tell you guys the reasons behind it. First sip of the apple.
Oh, do you know what day it is?
What day?
It's September 1st.
Good morning, everybody. It is Dingle here, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing super duper well. I've got Dunkin'. So good. Guys, I found out low-key, and like, I'm just gonna tell people who care about this, because when I found out, I was a little shocked. So apparently, the Charlie, whenever I get the pumps of the caramel swirl, the swirl specifically, the caramel swirl, not their just regular flavor shots, the swirls of sorts, the one pump of those, one pump, and this is only if you care about it, it's only if it matters to you. One pump of caramel swirl is like 100 to 150 calories, and then on top of that I'm getting like 2 to 3 of those, and then in there's milk, and then just like obviously regular cold brew. But I'm like, that should be a special drink. And instead, I was getting it every time that I went to Dunkin', quite honestly. And I feel like that is an entire meal in a coffee, but it doesn't fill me like an entire meal. So, on the days where I'm not getting a special drink, I like almond milk and 2 sugars in my coffee. Just a little bit less, just a little bit less. But guys, we just came back from a weekend with our cousins up at my parents' house, and the cats, oh my gosh. One day I'm gonna show you what it looks like when you pull up to the house and the cats are in the window and they're just meowing at us. But they were starving. It's like Miss Sally hadn't eaten in literally like days, but she does this all the time, honestly. She's just very dramatic. But the weekend was really fun. We haven't cleaned, we haven't done grocery shopping or anything like that, so I'm gonna go around and do a sweep of some dusting. I'm gonna do the vacuuming. Jack has to get to work because it is Monday. I said in the last vlog we decided to stay an extra day and just go back early on Monday. So we got up and we got in the car by 8, and we're just getting catapulted right into Monday. And does it feel great? Not really. I don't really have my stuff together, but my mental space is much better than it was just a few days ago during the week. So I feel like we are good. I've got a doctor's appointment in the afternoon. I just have to figure out how to squeeze in grocery shopping and like all of that stuff. But first, I want to put some eggs on the stove to maybe have some just hard-boiled eggs. Luckily, the kitchen looks nice and clean. Before we left, everything, that's just recycling, but pretty clean, pretty decent, not too shabby. Do we have eggs? Let's see. What's the egg sitch? Go. Oh, there's one egg left. These are shells. Okay, is it weird? I have a habit whenever I like crack eggs. I've got a habit of cracking eggs and then putting the shells back in here. I think it was when we lived in Seattle because we had to compost everything. It was like illegal to throw out compost actually, like in Seattle, I guess. So when I would like do eggs, I would just crack them and put them back here in order to just like compost, because their egg cartons were like compostable too. So we would just compost the whole thing. It was easier. So I do that, but Jack clearly has gone back to our old ways and doesn't have that as a habit. There's one egg there, and no eggs there. You could have muffins though. I might boil up the last egg, because he has the blueberry or the banana muffins that I made last week, and he actually really likes consuming those. They weren't my best batch, so I'm not a big fan of these ones. And then when Jack gets out of the bathroom, I actually have a surprise for him. So Jack, during the week, since we do work from home, he really likes to wear sweat shorts. So it's just like sweatpants, but in like a short form for guys. And like girls wear sweat shorts all the time. I'm wearing sweat shorts right now, but he really likes to wear his sweat shorts. But through a combination of things, one, he has lost a crap ton of weight over the years, and he's kept the same sweat shorts over the years. So they're very loose on him. Even if he ties them like really tight, they've been also like stretched out, as well as just not the right size. And then also, since he's had them for so many years, they are so worn. Like half of them have holes everywhere, and he still wears them. And so one of his favorite companies that he likes to get his shorts from, his regular shorts, are called it's called Chubbies. You guys have probably heard of them. And he really likes kind of the shorter shorts, and they just started making sweat shorts. And so I went online and I asked him, I was like, okay, let's get a pair because we're not sure if they have fleece inside them, if they're going to be way too hot versus just like a non-fleece material, just like a regular sweatshirt, not fleece inside material, because then they won't be too hot. And I was like, they're really nice. They're like more on the pricier side as far as like sweatshorts go versus then just going to like Marshall's to get sweatshorts and getting them for like much cheaper. But they are Chubby's and he really likes that company and the fact that they started making sweatshirts and he likes them. I was like, okay, let's just get one pair. What pattern do you want or what color? Because they come in a bunch of colors. And he was like, I don't care, like you choose or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get you some. And so I got some and they're so fun. They've got like dogs all over them. And I just got the goofiest pair, but I thought he would like them. He might not like them, but the fact that he only wears them at home, I thought they were really cute. So let's give him his Chubby shorts. You said I could choose the pattern.
Okay.
Okay? You said I could choose.
Oh my gosh, you're saying it like I'm not gonna like it.
I'm scared. Well, they're kind of fun. They're just fun.
Are they dogs?
Yeah.
Oh my god, these are awesome.
No, they're goofy, Bubby.
You realize I will wear these all the time.
I know, that's the problem.
Whoa, the material's so cool.
What's the material like?
It's like, it's just a sweat, it's not fleecy.
It's not fleecy?
I don't think so.
That's really cool, actually. Yeah, I got you dogs.
These are awesome.
You wouldn't tell me what you wanted.
They're like little Beethovens all over.
Yeah, I know, so I got you dogs.
I mean, it's your funeral because I will 100% be wearing these.
I know. And if you like them, we'll get more. But I wanted to get you a
like
goofy one. Okay, good.
I think we will definitely be needing more.
Well, I wonder if they're too short.
Well, how short are they?
They're 5.5. There was 5.5 or a 7.
They're extra large is 5.5.
Yeah.
I think they'll be a little baggy. They might
cinch down.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see how they look.
I love them.
Okay, good.
I bet you think that I should calm down and that I'm overthinking everything about you and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you, what things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out before I'm too invested.
Guys, it is the next day. Good morning. Look at how cute these shorts are on Jack. They're literally the cutest. When he came out, I was like, it looks like you're just in boxers because of the repeated pattern. And then he slipped on his Crocs and he was like, the full effect is in place.
I like the cream color.
I like the cream color too, Bub. How do you feel about the shorts in themselves?
They're super comfy.
They are? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
He wore them all last night and
They're
then
not
all
fleece.
this morning too.
It's just like loungewear.
The dogs on them match your Crocs,
Yeah, the little.
which I think is so fun.
I love how they're like little Beethoven dogs. What are they called?
I think they're great mountain dogs. Mountain dogs.
Oh no, we forgot the name.
St. Bernards.
St. Bernards.
St. Bernards, okay. I think it is hysterical to this day that Ilya and I were so pro Croc and Jack was so anti Croc to the point of just like, nope, even if you guys get them for me, like I don't want them. And then we had to force them on him for his birthday. And he to this day wears them so much more than Ilya and I wear our Crocs every day.
You're memory holding all of this history because you guys wouldn't let me get Crocs. I was in favor. You're like, no, you just look doofy in them.
That is not what happened, baby. I have actual footage. The actual footage of you refusing Crocs.
That's a stage actor.
Several times. By the way, guys, I just saw these cards and it just reminded me, our HelloFresh cards. We had HelloFresh last night. It was so good. This, I think, is our 5th week, our 5th box. I'll have to go back and look, but 4th or 5th box at least. And it just reminded me to tell you guys that we are actually pausing for a few weeks or so. And I wanted to tell you guys the reasons behind it. I still love the meals. And Jack, they're very tasty, right?
Oh yeah, I love them too.
Yeah, you love them too. But Jack did request. He gave them a fair shot at HelloFresh, which that's all I can ask for, honestly, because I was like, come on, like, I really want to try it, and the meals are so good and they're tasty, and like I don't have to go grocery shopping for the meals and stuff. So we gave them a fair shot, like 5 weeks worth.
Yeah.
Every time we eat a HelloFresh meal, there's been like literally 1 or 2 where we're like, we won't make that again. But like all of them go into our phone, into a little folder that we have HelloFresh meal recipes in. Jack asked to pause because one, they didn't fit with his macros, and even in like they have other meal options available, but they're like pescatarian or vegetarian or like stuff like that, and so it's hard to customize them to fit a very specific macros. And when we say macros, it's like Jack wants a certain amount of carbs, proteins, fats, sugars, like all in his day.
Yeah.
And so since it's very specific, they obviously, you could customize your box. You can add on more protein to your box. You can switch out the meals for your box. But at the end of the day,
The reason they tasted so good was there's so much fats in them.
yeah, they're really good though. They're really good.
Sour cream.
But if you're not, like, don't scare them. If you're,
I'm not scaring
if you're
you.
not on like a very specific diet like Jack is, they're fine.
Yeah.
Like they're totally fine. They're really good. By the time we customize the meals and switch out the meals and look up the macros of one and then like and look at the other ones to switch out and stuff, I might as well have meal planned for a whole week of dinner. You know, it takes the ease out of it if you need to be on a specific diet.
Yeah, I would say that like I'm trying to lose weight.
Yeah.
And like I'm not gaining weight. It just put me back into maintenance.
Yeah.
That's all. It was fine.
And Jack has a specific goal that he's been trying to reach.
Almost Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I know that's going to impede some progress anyway. So I just wanted to be like, okay, no, I need to like buckle down and get back to it and try and get a little bit farther before we get to Thanksgiving and Christmas.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you trying them for as long as you did.
Yeah, and again, if they had like single meals, like you can get them and I would cook them for you.
Yeah, I know.
And I would eat leather turkey.
I think they have single. Oh, maybe they don't. But either way, I'm fine. I don't want to cook several meals.
Can you get like 2 meals a week and then you can have leftovers of the 2 meals? Wow, you're like working out, man, like hard.
Do you think I look muscly?
I think you look muscly, but I also feel you're sweaty.
I'm sweaty.
You're very sweaty.
And then the other reason was just a couple of boxes were a little messed up, and they happened to just be 2 boxes in a row.
Oh.
So it made the like sentiment of pausing for a few weeks or so easier. This box was fine. This box was fine. It was the 2 boxes before. The first box that had something wrong, the chicken was torn open and the chicken juices were kind of just like on the bottom of the thing, and it was really gross.
It was like popped. Like
It popped, yeah.
Yeah, and like chicken juices went everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's just not a good feeling.
It was not a good feeling, and so we were like, okay, that's a fluke. Let's get our money back for the chicken. Next box that came, completely forgot an entire meal. Like the meals come in the little individual bags like we were showing you guys before. They totally forgot one of the bags. We had the meat for it. All the meat is on the bottom with the ice packs and stuff. We had the meat for it, but they forgot all the rest of the ingredients, which were in a separate bag.
And it was tacos for Taco Tuesday.
And it was tacos.
You don't mess with Taco Tuesday.
You don't mess with Taco Tuesday. But I will say I am still very impressed. I was telling Jack about the experience. I was ready to kind of like show proof, have to fill out things, email them in order to get refunds for the chicken that was burst open, as well as the meal that they had forgot to pack. I thought it was going to be a process, but literally they have a form for this reason. You can literally go on and be like, which box was affected? You choose the box, and it goes which meal was affected, you choose the meal, and then I had chicken in one of them and I chose chicken, and then there were several reasons why that was like not good. And one of them was the packaging was tampered with. They didn't use that phrasing. It was like the packaging was opened or something, or open or whatever. I just selected that, and then I moved on to the next box and I chose the pork taco option, and then the options came up and it was like it wasn't in the box. It was so easy. And then literally when I submitted that, it said, okay, there's a credit of $38 to your next box. So our next box was like $30.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it sucks in the moment, but at least there wasn't any lash or like a backlash for getting our money's worth out of like their mistakes.
I have years of experience with this dyslexic.
I know, I never know what the word is at all. Yeah, I saw the cards and decided to go on a tangent about it, but...
Bob, do you know what day it is?
What day is it?
It's September 1st.
we have to go get pumpkin spice lattes or whatever else we want. Guys, it's September 1st. We can officially have a pumpkin spice. That's what we do. We always hold on until September.
Oh my gosh, we're in September.
Yeah.
Wake me
No,
up.
we're not. We're not. Maybe we're not. It's August 31st.
30 days past September,
April, June,
and November. Mother.
That was so the roller coaster of emotions that just occurred in this kitchen.
Man.
I'm sorry, baby.
Oh no, this is perfect because then that's Wines Day. Okay, this makes it easier.
Okay.
I was like, that. I literally in my head I was like, oh man, you can have like a giant pumpkin spice latte or Sammy Scoops tomorrow. You can't have both.
Oh no.
Well, you can have both if you want.
No, I mean I could take or leave the latte if I'm being honest.
Oh man.
I might try their apple latte thing. If you guys have tried their
Macchiato.
yeah, the apple ones that Starbucks has now, I need to know because I've never been I don't not like pumpkin. Jacket's very excited about pumpkin, whereas I could just be like, take it or leave it. I'm still living my summer dreams right over here. Okay, tomorrow is pumpkin spice latte or apple latte, but let me know if you guys have tried any of the apple stuff at Starbucks. Tell them what you just said.
Said I'm so fucking excited. My mouth is watering just thinking about it.
He's literally so excited sitting next to me because guys, it is now officially September 1st and we are on our way to get our first ever signature fall drinks at Starbucks. This has been a tradition for years. I don't even know.
Hell yeah.
Was it like when we first moved to Seattle because people...
No, we began in Connecticut. I was like a PSL fan with your mom.
Oh yeah. Too. I know that you've always been a PSL fan. I just didn't know if we've always like made it a point to wait till September 1st for PSL.
It wasn't a point until I met you.
Because I don't. Fall doesn't start in August. I don't care what anyone says.
Talk to the hand. Fall is a state of being.
The fall is not
a
time of the year.
It is a state of being. And it is the best state of being.
Okay. The drama. We were just discussing on what we're thinking of actually getting because I'm pretty set. I really want to try the apple, whatever that is. I think it's a caramel macchiato. It's one of their signature things. I'm going to look for it on the menu, but it's an apple flavor and I'm just curious about the new apple. Oh my gosh, that guy needs to move over. Curious about the apple because that's apparently the new thing and people have mixed reviews about it. And then Jack normally, like for tradition, goes for a pumpkin spice latte, but his heart really lies with the pumpkin cold foam cold brew.
Yeah, it's just enough. Like it's
because the pumpkin's all in the cold foam on top.
Exactly. I love the cold brew. But like
that's all underneath, you know?
Don't get me wrong, I love the pumpkin spice latte.
Oh, it's great.
And this is, oh my gosh, this is the other thing. Like, I want to get like a giant one of the pumpkin spice latte, but it gets cold before the time you finish it, and then it's just no good.
That's true.
But also, I'm just sensitive. My belly, like...
Sensitive.
I'm sensitive.
Sensitive.
My belly just destroys itself.
Yeah, he doesn't feel very good when he drinks them.
Oh, no, I don't.
I don't either, honestly. Like, it's a lot of dairy and a lot of heavy things to take in, but it's tradition, so we've always done it. But honestly, I think we each got one pumpkin spice latte all season last year, and it was the first day, and then we just got like lighter fall drinks.
A grande?
Yeah, iced apple crisp macchiato. I see it.
Hi, welcome to Starbucks. Let me get started for you.
Hi there. Could I get a grande iced apple crisp macchiato?
Yeah, definitely.
And then grande pumpkin cream cold brew?
For sure.
And do you have any pumpkin bread?
Looks like we have our banana bread or our iced lemon.
Do you want either one of those?
Do they have pumpkin scone?
Oh, do you have a pumpkin scone?
We do.
Oh, I'll do one of those.
Sure.
And
Anything else?
nah, that'll do it.
Okay, perfect. We'll have your total for you after the window.
Thank you so much.
I feel like I always say this, but like you go to Starbucks and they're like, oh, of course, yes, absolutely. Let me check on that, all that. You go to Dunkin', it's like, what do you want? What can I get you?
What do you want?
Exactly.
No, hon, we don't got that.
Exactly. Like, no, we're all out. I never actually knew that the pink drink was what they called it. Like, I thought that it was, you had to order something tea with coconut milk. You know, but
yeah, I think they made it an official thing afterwards. I didn't think it was called the pink drink either.
Yeah, I don't think it was, and now they have it, and you can just get the pink drink that everyone made.
It was a strawberry,
refresher,
an iced strawberry refresher with
coconut milk. That's what I thought, and that's what I always ordered. But now it literally says pink drink on the menu, which is fun.
They need to change brown sugar oat milk shake and espresso to something else.
No, that is so freaking good. I've been served.
They need to call it the Basose. The Basose.
Basose.
Yeah, the BSOSC. The Basose.
The Basose. Can't wait for my pumpkin scone. My scone.
Your scone?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good, how are you?
Good. 1453 is the total.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The pumpkin scone for you.
Awesome. There you go.
The pumpkin cream tofu and the iced apple macchiato.
Wonderful. Thanks so much.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Oh man. Alright. First sip of the apple
Cheers.
macchiato. Cheers, Bubba. And Jack's first sip of the season.
Oh, it's so delicious.
Is it as good as you remember?
It is. You're welcome. You're welcome. He's so cute. So polite.
Huh.
What do you think? Oh, you gotta mix that up.
I am. I think the flavor is definitely like it sunk to the bottom, but the apple I'm tasting so far is not that great.
Oh no.
I know. Like I'll finish it. This is a macchiato, but taste that apple.
It's like all on the bottom. Yeah.
The apple is not a good flavor.
Alright, who recommended this drink?
I was ready, willing, and able, honestly, to enjoy this. Like, I didn't have low expectations, but
I'm calling him out.
it's not bad. It's just like, pumpkin is so much better.
I'm not mad. I'm just
disappointed.
But don't worry, you've got plenty of pumpkin.
I know
right
that,
here.
no, that pumpkin scone is like one of my favorite things ever. Guys, this pumpkin scone, I can't begin to tell you. It's kind of everything. It's like thick and delicious and like, oh, it's the best. And the scone itself is very delicious as well. The scone makes up for my lack of flavorful
Here.
drink.
Pumpkin cream cold brew, take some.
Okay.
In fact, you can have a lot more of that. I'm so sorry, your drink.
No, he is so nice to me. If Jack got a bad drink and I got a good drink, I'd be like, you can have a sip of mine. And Jack's like, you can basically just have my entire drink. Like, I really don't want it that much.
We know.
That's-
one more.
No. Growing up in a family with 8 siblings versus growing up in a family with only 2
Oh no,
siblings.
dude, it was survival of the fittest. You had to fight for what you wanted.
Yeah, but you always gave your younger siblings.
That's not true.
That's actually very delicious.
Oh man, they can fend for themselves. You snooze, you lose.
That's not true. Jack always was so nice to his younger sibling. But guys, that is going to be it for today's vlog. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did and you have not hit the subscribe button yet, make sure you do so down below because we upload videos here every single Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday. Everyone do not forget to give this video a big old thumbs up and we'll catch you in the next one, my friends. We'll see you later. Bye!
Yeah. She's like my Beyonce. Was that pretty good? No, that's Christina. That was more Christina.
It's more Christina.
Went out to Aguilera.